Hey guys, it's Jess, and thanks for joining me on another video. This is going to be 7 items that sold for me in 2019 for a $50 profit and much more. So if you want to see those brands and those items that sell for $50 or more, then stay tuned. Also, I'll be driving around town running some errands, so come check out those spots where I source and just where I shop in general. So yeah, let's go. And now we magically appeared at the post office, as you can tell. Item that I wanted to share is one that I actually already shared in a What Sold video, so it'll kind of be a repeat, but since I have new people that have joined my channel, I shall mention it again because it brought in over $100 profit. So the next item is a plush, a Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us vintage plush doll. So this doll, I could tell was vintage because he definitely had an older look to him, and he was actually found by my daughter, so that was super sweet because she did come with me to that Goodwill on the rare occasions that she does come with me. But we found this and it was half off, so it was only $3, and I ended up selling it for $137.77. I must admit, this video is pretty entertaining, so I am actually choking myself. So we're gonna not do that. And this is Goodwill, one of my favorite places to go thrifting. But the next item that I want to share that made a good amount of profit is a Denali vintage fleece jacket type coat. It had like a mountain print on it. It was super cool. I think there was no comps at the time, but I was like, it looks cool, I'm buying it. And this was back in my early days, so I did pay $9 for it, but it sold for $97.77. So that was a good amount of profit, and I am happy with that. Well, I don't know if this one's gonna work, but this is the best that we're gonna get. This is the Salvation Army, and I love this store as well. They have 50% off on Monday. They do a 50% off all week of a certain bar, so that's pretty cool. So the next thing I want to share, I actually found at a garage sale for $1. So garage sales are a great place to source. This was a World Series of Poker hoodie. I looked this up and I did see a couple comps. They were really low, but this was a 3X, so I decided to list high and see what happens. And I believe it sold in 1 month, and it sold for $69.99, which is amazing. And now I'm at McDonald's and I'm about to order a smoothie, so hang tight.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can we get for you?
Hi, can I just get a small strawberry banana smoothie, please?
We are out of the strawberry banana
Whoa! Are you out of all smoothies?
No, we have the mango pineapple.
Okay, can I do that then? Just small?
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
$2.16, thank you.
Thanks. So this is a face of disappointment, but I'm still excited to share with you that I sold a Diane Von Furstenberg dress. It was a vintage dress, and how you can tell it's vintage is by the tag. So here's the tag of the vintage, and then so here's the tag of the regular one. Either one does really well. I think the vintage ones are a little more sought after, or you can get a higher price for them, but I ended up taking an offer for $75, so I think I only spent $5, so I made at least $50 profit, so that's great. Hey guys, I'm at my place where I get my necessary stuff to package if I need it right away, like tape. I had to go get some tape because I ran out of tape. I have plenty of eBay tape, but I do not have enough tape for Poshmark packages, which I cannot use eBay tape on. The next thing that I want to share is a Ralph Lauren suit, which I wouldn't have guessed that a Ralph Lauren suit that was not new with tags would sell for so much, but it did, and it actually sold in our vintage store, so that's even better. So if we parted out each piece in our vintage store, I paid 25 cents. Well, me and my mom paid 25 cents. So this was 50 cents for us, and we ended up selling it for $77.77. So it's pretty funny how many times I drove around to try to get the Kohl's to be in focus, but this is a place that I like to do some retail arbitrage, and I will do another video on that. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit that little bell notification. But the next thing I want to mention is another thing that I sold in my vintage store, and it was a piece of jewelry, and I am not anywhere close to being a jewelry expert, so I have no knowledge on jewelry at all. But an easy way to figure out if something's worth it is to look at the solds. So I looked at solds for this particular piece of jewelry, and they were pretty high. So I priced this one up pretty high. Somebody offered me $100 for it, and I went ahead and took it. So the name, the brand, which you might want to know, is Sherman, and I'll stick a picture of the actual name right here. So, and our last and final stop is my favorite consignment store. It's called Goodbye Good Girls. So this is where I find all of my great finds. This one actually I didn't find there, but it is worth mentioning. I sold it 1 year ago today, and it is called a Suavzito. I don't know if it's a brand that's really out there or not, but if you just see any zoot suit, I would look it up because they seem to be going for a decent price. This one I couldn't find any comps on, but it was just so cool. It was pinstripes, and it was just like that long coat that like almost reaches the ground. It was super cool. But anyways, I bought it for $8, full price, but it ended up selling for $157.77, and they didn't even try to negotiate with me. They just flat out bought it, and it went overseas, and those are the best kind of sales. So that is it. Thank you for coming along with me as I rode around town to my favorite spots, and I hope you enjoyed all 7 items where I made $50 profit and much more. Hopefully you learned something from it, and maybe you guys can look out for the same things. But that is it for me. This is really gross. It tastes like baby food, so I'm probably gonna drink it because I paid for it. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. Send me comments down below. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!